Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all here again. My name is Dr. Ben Thompson. I'm an audiologist, and I have a special interest in tinnitus. It's something that I personally have studied and thought about almost every single day over the past number of years. I have created a YouTube channel that you're watching this on, which features different therapies, technologies, and today, smartphone apps that can help with tinnitus. I am the founder of TrebleHealth.com. We have a telehealth service for individuals who need consultation, one-on-one support from an expert audiologist on tinnitus. Today, I will cover the Oto app and its benefits for someone who is dealing with tinnitus. I have personally used the app, and I've had an introduction to what the app can do. In our community, in the tinnitus community, there are certain technologies and certain smartphone apps that are beneficial, that are useful. Managing tinnitus can be very tricky. It can be challenging. Having tools and support throughout the journey can make it happen more easily. When we think about tinnitus, we have to remind ourselves, what is the goal? What is the goal for improving with tinnitus? The goal is habituation. The best protocols, the best programs, the best audiologists you can find, if it's from Treble Health or otherwise, are promoting habituation, which is a natural phenomenon that takes place in your brain. Today, on the review of the Oto smartphone app, we're going to see how CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, can help promote habituation. This is not a sponsored video. However, I must disclose that Treble Health does have a relationship with Oto. I see my company, Treble Health, as the leading one-on-one telehealth service to connect you with an expert audiologist. And I see Oto as the leading app for tinnitus. So we have a relationship, we support each other's companies. And for today's video, I'm going to explain more details about the app and how our patients are using it successfully. In the Apple Store, the Oto app has a 4.6 star rating out of over 250 reviews. That is a reliable review system. So that means that many people are enjoying this app with tinnitus. Oto's recommendation is to use the app between 5 and 10 minutes a day, practicing some of these cognitive behavioral techniques. So what is CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy? Well, cognitive is referring to the mind and our thoughts, our mental patterns. Behavioral is referring to our behaviors, our actions. Therefore, if we can change our thought patterns and we can change our behaviors, our actions, that can have a therapeutic benefit towards tinnitus. I completely agree with that statement. That's actually something that's very in line with what our audiologists are doing every day with telehealth consultations. And when you make those micro adjustments day by day, as Oto suggests, 5 to 10 minutes, that can help your brain retrain, and it can help your brain in the habituation process. The three main sections of the Oto app are CBT, therapy, sleep, and the practice room. The CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy section of the app, is the primary focus of this video, as it's the most beneficial and the most unique of what Oto brings to the tinnitus community. There was research completed in the last 10 years by the Cochrane Research Group, which looked at CBT as a form of tinnitus therapy, and it showed that CBT can result in a reduction of the impact on tinnitus, specifically mental health, and improvement in quality of life. So the science does support CBT, and that's why Oto is taking that science and putting it into a self-guided app that you can use at your own time. One thing that is unique about this app is the calming voice of the narrator, who goes by the name of Lily. And if you're from the United States watching this, you should know that Lily has a wonderful British accent. It's very calming, it's very soothing, and we know that in and of itself can help us get out of those negative thinking traps with tinnitus. My personal favorite tool from the CBT exercises in the Oto app is the STOP tool. STOPP. This tool can be used when you're feeling very anxious, very overwhelmed, very frustrated with tinnitus. The S stands for stop what you're doing. The T stands for take a deep breath for about 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out of your mouth, which activates the parasympathetic nervous system. The O stands for observe thoughts and body sensations. The P stands for put things into perspective about what is your tinnitus right now, What does that mean for your overall health? Is this a life-threatening situation, or is this just a temporary peak or a spike? And the P stands for practice. To practice, keep moving and keeping your attention focused on what you are actually doing and not getting caught in these negative thinking loops with tinnitus. That's why that patients who we work with at Treble Health also use the STOP tool. It's one of the foundational tools used in CBT, and it can help us during a tinnitus spike. The next section of the Oto app focuses on sleep, and they have a guided sleep audio section, mindfulness, and a pre-sleep routine. Now, personally, I am in support of these because this is something that I've found through my own independent research, through my trainings, through working with patients, that focusing on guided sleep audio, mindfulness, and pre-sleep routine is an excellent way to improve sleep. There has been research that compared the efficacy of medication and CBT for insomnia, and it found that they were quite similar. And if you've watched my podcast for many months now, you might recall Dr. Jamie, who's a medical doctor in California, shared just that. Therefore, using these tools can improve insomnia related to tinnitus. The other major section of the Oto app is called the practice room. This is a collection of guided audio that's used for meditation, emotional anchors, visualizations, and some physical therapy movements of the upper head and the neck. So there you have it. You have this CBT app, which provides these different elements that are necessary to get in the right place to help you habituate. Why do I associate myself with this app? Well, I've had numerous patients who have used it and told me the Oto app helps me. When we think about mental health, when we think about stress, anxiety, insomnia, sometimes we need encouragement, sometimes we need affirmation. We can definitely benefit from valuable tools that are taught and we can learn so that we can practice on our own. The Oto app is one of those tools that you can use on your own. You can consider the trial, or you can consider a paid subscription where you can keep using it during your habituation process. Please do not only use the Oto app because there's so much important information out there that is not only CBT, in my opinion. You should also have a comprehensive sound therapy plan, which the Oto app does recommend as well. That's great to hear. And I would advise to also have a professional to guide you along the journey. In my experience, working with a professional allows you to move more quickly through the stages of habituation so you can get your life back in order, which is what we're all here for as well. If you would like to try the Oto app, you can check the link below this video where I will leave that link for you all. And we think about what does this app do that other apps do not? Well, most tinnitus apps are for sound therapy. There are also other apps for mental health, which can help with the anxiety and stress related to tinnitus. But I believe Oto is unique in the sense that it's an app designed for the mental health component of living with tinnitus. It's designed for self-guided techniques that you can do on your own and have some structure to them through a convenient app. That's pretty neat. Now, I hope I am still your primary voice on the internet, online, for getting help with tinnitus. After all, starting this YouTube channel was a mission to provide highly competent, educational, and evidence-based information for tinnitus and hearing loss. If you are not already, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would mean a lot. Thank you so much. This is Dr. Ben Thompson of TrebleHealth.com signing off, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.